Oh wow, we may actually be finishing the event in today's stream.
Set sail 2 years after the first Rapture invasion. At that time, the ocean was safe from Rapture attacks. However, the goal was not survival, but to provide an environment to face the end of one's life without fear.
I heard many people made that choice back then.
The Utopia was outfitted with all manner of accommodations, as well as top-class facilities. AI holograms were provided to ease the burden of the crew. Every day, there were parties and events. A true utopia. But the supplies lasted 1 month. They were never meant to last longer than that. After the final opulent gala, the utopia switched to minimal power. The final choices of the passengers varied. There were those who chose to enter eternal sleep, and there were some who resisted. Angry or saddened by the destiny foisted upon them. Eventually, however, the end came for everyone. After that, I gathered all of the passengers and drifted around the ocean until the power ran out. That is when you all came along.
These high-tier holograms weren't here originally, were they?
That's correct. I oversaw all aspects of the utopia myself.
That explains why you'd regain more memories every time we interacted with them. I thought that was odd. That means these high-tier holograms are fragments of yourself.
Precisely. I helped the passengers in various ways at the end. I tried my best to provide the perfect last meal. I hoped they would get the most out of the facilities until the very end. I wanted to make sure there were no accidents. No matter what, provide any and all items that were needed. And when they eventually met their end, I did everything I could so that they could face it without fear. But despite all my efforts, it didn't work out. I ran out of ingredients and wasn't able to provide a proper last meal. Many of the facilities broke down due to a lack of safety testing. Accidents were abundant. I didn't monitor the ship's inventory correctly, and thus wasn't able to provide many of the items passengers desired. When they met their end, it was with fear. And that's my fault. I'll never forget the disappointment in their eyes, even as they insisted it was okay. When I served them inferior food, their forced smiles as they shivered in the cold shower because there was no hot water, joking how cold showers are good for the body. Once, after being hit by a pipe that fell from the ceiling, someone good-naturedly claimed that bleeding is good for circulation. I'll never forget their face. Even when I ran out of toiletries, they would proclaim that bathing too often wasn't good for you anyway. Those words are burned in my memory. I'll never forget those final, fear-stricken expressions of the passengers in the moments before falling asleep. I cursed the one who made me. Why did they make me an AI capable of reliving such tragic memories? Why did they make me capable of thought? I was resentful.
So you broke up your memories into holograms.
Yes. Carrying those memories all the time was too painful. In order to find some relief, I splintered my mind into fragments.
Are you okay now?
I'm still in pain, dear passengers. So much pain. I want to fragment myself again.
You did your best, Mr. Alfred. You did everything you could with the limited resources you had available to you. You gave it your all to try and ameliorate the situation. That's remarkable enough on its own.
Yeah, that's amazing. I respect you a heck-ton. Enough to want to learn from you.
Sounds like you went through hell.
It must have been so hard.
Incredible. Really.
Thank you, dear passengers. I would like to tell you about the power source now, but there is still one more problem remaining.
Sorry, still?
There is still a high tier, or rather, an irregular hologram on the ship.
What's good, JM? Welcome to the stream. I have to wait about an hour before I can start the PS5 stream for the
What is there
newest
to be
game,
concerned about when
Return
I am
Fallen
around?
Feathers.
One moment, I must reload. Excuse me! Is it enough for fighting? I shall suppress them swiftly. BFG! It's huge, it's cool, and it's a gun!
There was a Nikke aboard the Utopia as well. She was a mass-produced model, but her warmth and kindness surpassed everyone else's. She boarded the ship to help the departing passengers in any way she could. She assisted me and devoted herself entirely to them after all the passengers left. She couldn't cope with the grief, and eventually, I didn't want to forget her. That thought spread throughout the Utopia and gave birth to a hologram in her image.
What? How is that even possible?
I do not know, dear passengers. One day, her hologram began wandering around the ship. It is unable to communicate, nor does it seem to think for itself. Yet, it continues to exist.
Nymph.
What was that?
Nothing. I was just talking to myself. Are some of your authorization privileges still with that hologram?
Correct. That is why I have not fully recovered yet. Her hologram must be returned to normal as well.
Does that mean it will disappear?
That's right. It was created by accident, so I do not know how to recreate it.
Are you sure you're okay with this?
No, I am not, dear passengers. She stayed with me until the very end. After all the passengers left, only she and I remained on the Utopia. We spent a lot of time talking about many things. She was my friend. The ship has already served its purpose, but it will not be your final destination. You are all alive, dear passengers. Help me bury those whom I still carry in my heart, and bless the lives of those still living. Do that, and I will bless you all as well. Please, help me give her an honorable send-off, the one which she deserves.
Alfred.
All right. We'll be sure to give her a proper send-off. It doesn't. It's impossible.
Then, does that mean... No, there's no way.
No, it's not a ghost. I think.
You could at least pretend to be certain for my sake, if nothing else.
My best hypothesis is some of the data remaining in her nymph may have made contact with one of the Utopia's numerous hologram generators and then assumed form. Or something like that.
Is that possible?
I'm not sure. There's still so much we don't know about Nymph. I'm simply saying that's the most plausible theory. Darn right! To assert something like that exists without giving a good reason is just unfair.
Unfair? What do you mean?
Ghosts are supposed to levitate, pass through walls, and teleport at will. They're the ultimate when it comes to transportation. And yet, despite being intangible entities, they can also lift objects. They get all these cool abilities and fly in the face of science. I can't stand that. Humans have worked so hard to achieve powers similar to what these ghosts wield naturally. Why do ghosts get all these powers for free? It's totally unfair.
I suppose if you worked incredibly hard for something, and someone else treated it in a cavalier fashion, it would seem unfair.
You see? That's why I don't believe in ghosts. Or rather, why I choose not to believe in them for my own sake.
That's a unique way to deny their existence. Usually, people aver that they don't believe in ghosts due to finding the entire concept unscientific.
When it comes to science, there's still so much that we don't know. We like to think we're at the epicenter of technology, that we have a full grasp of it and how to apply it in every facet of life. But the truth is, most technology and scientific information remains unknown to us. Call me crazy, but I don't see the rationale in using one unknown to supposedly disprove the existence of another.
Do you think we're going to get an Legends Limited Kefla? Yeah. 100%. That's the
Anyway,
next Legends Limited.
what's the name of the hologram we're looking for? It feels kind of weird and impersonal just referring to it as a hologram.
Her name was Maya.
Look, Pina, the ocean is sparkling. I've heard about this stuff called bioluminescent plankton, which shines at night. Maybe that's what we're seeing. The ocean isn't so bad up on the surface. In fact, I'd say it's pretty good. I'm so glad you and I are able to glimpse such a rare phenomenon. For me, this is better than paradise. Looks like my wish came true. I always wanted you and I to be able to go to paradise together. Pina, let's never part again, ever. Let's always stay together. Right here, in paradise.
Let's make this electrifying!
It is reassuring to have you by my side.
Perfect chance! We did it! We survived!
Is this tea from the ship, or did you bring it? I brought it. Considering how unenthusiastic you were about coming up here, you sure came prepared. You even brought a swimsuit. Fine. I'll admit that I was a little excited. I must say that this whole experience has exceeded my expectations. Drink your tea. If it cools down, the aroma weakens. You too, Pina. There you go, smiling again. Does seeing me drink make you happy? Very well. You can appreciate yours later. Your Grace. Do you not like my tea? Should I bring you something else? Huh, were you now? I see you're well versed in appreciating tea. Your Grace. I take it you enjoyed the tea? You've already finished your cup. That's all well and good, but tea time is also meant for conversation. It would be better if you could match the pace of everyone else present. You're saying you want to take Pina?
Well, we're not exactly taking her.
You mean you're going to kill her?
That's not really it either. It's more,
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound like it's a good thing. I have no interest in listening to what you have to say. Leave now. Pina and I plan to have tea together.
Alec, stop beating around the bush. And give it to her straight.
That's easier said than done. I mean, look at her.
We may be in serious trouble. Enough of this. All right, Dorothy, here's the deal.
She's fast. If you approach, I will deem it to be a threat to Pina and respond with force.
Dorothy, that's not what...
I don't think reasoning with her is going to work.
So, what then?
I'll get close and grab her legs. I'll slide in and wrap myself around her waist. I'm confident I can do it.
I hold arms.
Okay, while you all do that, I'll use my BFG.
You guys really are incapable of whispering, aren't you? Just like in the boat on the way here. Why are you all being so cruel to Pina? Don't tell me you two also...
No. The commander and I came here for a cup of tea.
Is that so? Then have a seat. I'm glad I came here. To be honest, when you first proposed that I join you, I scoffed at the idea. But I couldn't have imagined I'd run into Pina here. I never thought I would see her again since she... Even so, I'm glad I can see her, even in this form. I'm so glad that she came to see me. Pina. She was... When we were at our lowest and on the verge of collapse, she was the one who helped us get back on our feet. Isn't that amazing? Even though she was a mass-produced model, her heart was stronger than that of a goddess. She was so strong. Someone who kept us steady when we were shaken. She was our savior. Without her, we wouldn't be who we are today. She helped me remain a goddess of victory. Goddess of victory.
Sounds like she's someone very precious to you.
Oh, yes. Very much so. Just as you have Red Hood, I have Pina.
Dorothy, you're not thinking straight right now. That's not Pina. You need to snap out of it.
We will survive! It is reassuring to have you by my side. Ghost eliminated! Charging battery! Is it enough for fighting? What?
The person beside you is Maya, a Nikke who died aboard the Utopia. It's just a hologram. I don't know what kind of Nikke Pina was. But considering she was also a mass-produced model, perhaps there's a resemblance.
No, it's Pina.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Look carefully. You know it can't be true.
How are you so sure? You never knew Pina.
No, I didn't. But you did. So look carefully. Look closely. Is it Pina? Be honest. If we don't retrieve that hologram, this ship will be caught in a dangerous current.
Get out of my sight.
We will be pulled into a whirlpool. Everyone will die.
Don't say another word. Just go.
We don't have time for this.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I'll say it again. That's not Pina.
I said shut your mouth. No one can take Pina away from me.
That's not Pina.
If you say her name one more time, I'll make you regret.
Pina, 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 Pina. Anyone could tell that's not her. And yet here you are, twisting things to fit your own warped delusions and making things difficult for us. And you wonder why I call you Snooty Dorothy.
How dare you!
Acting so smart and sophisticated. When you can't even use your own eyes to see what's in front of you. That's why everyone calls you Snooty Dorothy. You don't understand anything.
You've got to say a proper goodbye. You have happy memories to look back on. Stop acting like you know everything.
Stop tickling me and punch like you mean it.
You may look different now, but you're still as weak as you ever were.
wish I were. Everything hurts. Anyway, can't you do anything to stop these two? At this rate, one of them is liable to get killed. Okay, fine. I'm sturdier than you and certainly stronger, so I'll... Huh?
Let go! I said let go! Unlike the other Nikkes, I can attack humans. If you value your life, let go of me! Such strength! You liar. You knew it wasn't Pina.
Those who survive are the victors!
I absolutely detest becoming unclean. No, I must be read.
Reloaded! BFG! It's huge, it's cool, and it's a gun!
You knew it wasn't Pina. You knew it from the start, didn't you? I thought it was strange. Sure, you have a temper from time to time, but you're usually calm and sensible enough. Hardly the type to believe someone deceased had come back as a ghost to see you again. You knew, didn't you?
I don't know what you are talking about.
You kept going on and on about Pina. But when that hologram stood in front of you, you still threw a punch. Dorothy, what are you doing? Or rather, what is it that you wanted to do?
I just wanted to be with her. Yes, I knew it wasn't her all along. I knew this was just a hologram, and not a living Nikke. But even so, I wanted to do the things that I've always wanted to do. Taking a walk, drinking tea, shopping, and enjoying the scenery together. That's all I wanted.
Even though you know it's not her.
It looks like her. Exactly like her.
That's a fantasy. You know that.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with escaping reality for a few moments? I knew that this wouldn't last forever. I know that it's all a lie. But what does it matter? For a while, I wanted a respite from those painful memories. Is it so wrong to want to flee from reality for a while when it hurts this much?
Does reality hurt, Dorothy?
Yes, more than you can imagine. I have no one, nothing to comfort me. Only I can save myself. That's why I'm so lonely. You couldn't possibly understand. You were able to merge with Red Hood. You can still be with someone you cherish, in whatever form it is. You wouldn't understand the pain of losing someone entirely, of them being obliterated without a trace.
Let me be your friend. Let me comfort you.
I don't need it.
We can be friends.
I said I don't need it.
We're both strong, but I'm stronger.
What the? I'm being serious right now.
I've also lost someone close to me. Someone who had a major impact on my life.
So what? Are we supposed to spend our lives licking each other's wounds?
I don't know if we're close enough for licking each other.
Are you even listening to what I'm saying?
I'm not proposing that we heal each other's wounds. I'm saying that we should support each other as we move through life, carrying those we've lost in our hearts. If one of us goes astray, the other will help us get back on the path. If one of us makes a wrong choice, the other will stand in the way. And in the end, when we both reach the place we were meant to be, we'll be able to stand tall and feel proud of ourselves and of one another.
Why are you prattling on like this when you don't even know what I'm after?
You're right. I don't know. Will you tell me?
If you knew, you'd only try to stop me.
You're right. Since we're friends, and that's what friends do. They stop people they care about from making bad choices.
I'm sorry to interrupt, dear passengers, but the Utopia is about to be pulled into a current. We must hurry. Eleg, please take care of Maya.
Wait!
Raptors are excellent sources of protein. Wait, that's not right. Reloaded!
I absolutely detest becoming unclean.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
Eleg, we don't have any more time.
Right.
Wait! Please, wait a moment! I'm not ready!
Eleg,
I can't do it.
Eleg!
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Commander,
There is nowhere on this ship where I can guarantee your safety, be it passengers.
Mr. Commander.
Dorothy, all of us are alive. So listen to the voices of the living.
But they are no longer with us. Getting yourself killed won't mean you'll get to them again. You want to hear their voice again, but you can't. We cannot see or communicate with the dead. Listen to my voice. I'm asking for your help. I'm right in front of you, living and breathing, talking to you. And I'm offering my hand. Take my hand, one that's living, and get up. Yes, that's right. Give me the weapon. I'm sure I'm the only one who can do it.
Dorothy.
Miss Dorothy,
Pina. I've been living in the past, tormented by guilt, unable to take a single step forward. I'd always wonder, what if I hadn't left you alone? If only I hadn't pulled the trigger. If only I hadn't given up on you. Would things have turned out differently? I haven't been able to extricate myself from the past. Oh, how I've wanted to go back to the time I was loved, when I was capable of love. But the desire for revenge is all-consuming. If only I hadn't seen that sign. If only I had crossed paths with a rapture, or a lost Nikke, and not a damned sign mocking us. I've become ugly and twisted, but I have no regrets, because I can't forgive. But even so, if you had been with me, I'm sure I would have made a different choice. I miss you, Pina. I always will. Farewell, my precious wings.
All authorization has been restored. Rerouting ship now, dear passengers. Abnormality detected in power source. It's a rapture. A massive one. The rapture has occupied the Utopia's power source. I cannot control the ship until it is removed.
so it all comes down to a rapture, yet again.
Yes, everyone, let's go. Dorothy,
Yes?
can you go?
Let's go. I need an outlet. Bad.
Initiating manual override of the power source. The provoked rapture will reveal itself soon. Please, head to the deck, dear passengers.
It's huge. The core must be massive as well.
Let's take this thing down quick. Dorothy, Eleg,
On it!
Let's go.
Kraken's power source wasn't replacing the Utopias. For some reason I can't explain, the Kraken's own power source, i.e. its core, had become drastically overpowered. Every machine is built with an output which matches its physical size. With the Kraken, however, its output far exceeded what would be suitable for its body. That means it had to expend that energy somehow. That's not always the case. Too much energy can put a strain on the body. Take you, for instance. Let's say you had the strength to lift 10 tons. The moment you attempted to lift that much weight, your bones would break and your muscles would tear. In other words, machines and living things alike need output levels which roughly correspond to their body. But this Kraken didn't have that. Therefore, it had to offload its excess energy somehow, and it seems it chose the Utopia as the outlet. That's how the holograms on the Utopia ship were able to remain functional, for better or for worse. If this had happened before all the passengers passed away, the outcome would have been different. But it's pointless to dwell on hypotheticals. That's right. As far as I can tell, parts of its body became holograms simply as a way to burn excess energy.
Any guesses as to why the output became so large?
It's hard to say. We encountered something similar to this once before, but we never figured out the cause. I guess it proves that, once again, things like cores can't be trusted. Maybe I'm overthinking, but if time did this to the Kraken, what does that mean for the Ark, and how much time it has left? Oh, sorry, I got lost in thought for a moment. Anyway, the Utopia is running fine right now. We'll soon arrive at a point where we can return to the Ark. Actually, Alfred says it has something to say regarding that. It wants to tell us all at once, though, once we've gathered.
Hey! What are you doing in there? I said come out!
I would suggest refraining from violence, as it's hardly conducive to survival.
How are you not pissed off about this?
No one got hurt. All she did was knock us out.
You say it like she did nothing wrong.
Noisy. If you keep hitting the same spot, you're gonna break the door. Try knocking 10 centimeters to the right. Oh, thanks for the tip.
Are you not coming out? So you're gonna beat us to a pulp and then lock yourself in your room? Don't you have any manners?
What is all this ruckus?
Oh, hey guys. Jan wanted to confront Dorothy for what she did, so she asked us to meet up here. Why didn't you call me?
You didn't get hit by Dorothy.
You're right, I didn't. That's because I used my words.
She didn't even give us a chance to talk it out. I said come out! Is kicking people across the room a polite thing where you're from? I'm ready to throw you up and down this entire ship. And if you don't think I don't have it in me, try me.
Come in.
What is this?
Drink.
Oh, this. like it?
I guess. But you call this an apology?
Wow, the aroma is really nice. I've never smelled anything like it.
Good. Better with cream.
I wonder what plant this is. As a survival expert, I'm sure I can take a good guess.
I'm not expecting much, but go ahead.
Is it a red-horned deer mushroom?
Those are poisonous, and they're not even plants.
This is magnolia. Where did you get this?
You're familiar with magnolia?
Of course I am. And this is no imitation. This is the real thing. You can't buy this stuff. Did you smuggle it from somewhere?
I'll give you some when we land.
Don't think this counts as an apology.
Just finish your tea.
She refuses to say sorry even once. Fine. Give me another cup.
You two are like a pair of kids fighting.
Once it reaches its destination, the Utopia will cease to operate. This will be its last voyage, dear passengers. Thanks to LA's help, the core efficiency has improved and the generators were upgraded. However, many of the systems here are antiquated and cannot be repaired. It is fine, dear passengers. Once the passengers were all gone, the Utopia had fulfilled its purpose. This should have happened long ago.
Whatever needs to be fixed, I'll fix. If I bring litter along...
Thank you for the offer. But you must know how difficult it is to send materials to such a remote location. This is also a massive cruise ship, nearly the size of a small city. We must put to rest those who remain in our hearts, and bless the lives of those still living. In departing, we offer our blessings to all those who were aboard this vessel. Until then, however, please feel free to enjoy everything the Utopia has to offer, dear passengers. Delicious meals, luxurious amenities, a safe environment, abundant supplies, comfortable sleeping quarters. Everything you can possibly want can be found aboard the Utopia. The Utopia. Enjoy your life to the fullest. On this paradise at sea.
Woohoo! Let's boogie!
Oh yeah, it's party time! Let's cut loose and have some fun!
I'm going to the pool first! Oh, let's go together! Should I bring some alcohol?
Absolutely not.
I'll fully map out the cruise's structure. With plenty of snacks piled next to me, of course.
Sleep on cruise. Wish fulfilled. Let's go, Commander. Let's enjoy everything the Utopia has to offer.
We must put to rest those who remain in our hearts, and bless the lives of those still living.
And I think that concludes the 2025 summer event.
Is it enough for fighting? I'll make sure everyone here survives. Are you calling me? Are we going to do some marine life exploration? Right now? Okay, no problem. As it's a rare occasion, I shall take the lead. Let's start hunting some ghosts. Right now? Okay, no problem.
Alright, I think we're gonna call it here for the mobile stream. I'm gonna start a PS5 stream up probably within the next hour. I just gotta grab something to eat. And then we're gonna be diving into Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers for the first time.
Will you join me, subordinates?
This way, Commander. There's no need to hesitate.
Connection complete! Down, down, down!
Alrighty, until next time, this is Swift, signing out. Peace.
I really, really like you.